Oh yeah, I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it. Okay. This video is in participation of the Try It Tuesday challenge, as well as in collaboration with Ken Sarah DIY. Stay tuned for more details later in the video. Is this weird? All right, we're gonna do things a little differently in this video. Recently, I became a Plaid ambassador. If you wanna know more about what that is, I'm gonna put some information in the description. So, here is my Plaid ambassador box. And I was thinking instead of doing an unboxing, I would let Plaid choose what colors I use for the DIY today. They did send me a brayer, hard coat Mod Podge, regular Mod Podge and satin, dishwasher safe gloss one, a regular gloss one, and then they sent me matte, which is what I use. I use this all the time. Okay, the rest of the box is acrylic paints. I have these rubber doormats. I got 2 of them for $5 from a lady used. What I'll do is one of the mats I will do with Waverly chalk paint because that is a Plaid product. And then I thought for the other mat what I would do is I would just reach my hand in this box and pick out some colors, and that would be what I paint the mat. I don't know, I just thought it'd be fun. So I'm going to hopefully this isn't a bad idea. Are you guys ready? So I'm trying to do this so I don't see inside the box. I can't see inside the box. Hopefully this isn't making my voice really loud because the microphone's getting closer to me. So, okay, what's the first color? Huh? Is it a good one? Paradise. It's like a really light blue. Okay. Oh, another blue. Calypso Sky. So we got 2 blues. I feel like we need a contrast color here. Like a red or yellow. What'd I get? Did I get a good one? Got a yellow. Got a yellow. This is gonna be a really light colored mat. Look at this. These are like kind of pastellies almost. Pastellies. Okay. I feel like we need at least one more color, especially since we have 2 blues. Orange. Okay, that's interesting. Oh no, that's just another yellow. So we got 2 blues and 2 yellows. Okay, we need to have a contrast color. We need it. I know blue and yellow, I think blue and yellow are opposite on the color wheel. So they are contrasting, but they also complement each other. And I feel like we need kind of a wild card in there. Is this a wild card? Salmon. I think it actually, okay. Let's put the box down. Picked them. There they are. What do you think? Excited. Here we go. I did clean these mats very well before I started painting them, and right now I'm applying a primer coat because a lot of the colors I picked are very light and it would take forever to paint over the black with those colors. And I just wanted to cover I just wanted color on the very top of the mat. I still wanted to see the black on the sides of the design for that contrast, so I decided to just paint the top. If you wanted to cover the whole mat, then you could just spray paint it or whatever, and it'd be a lot easier. But you wouldn't get all the fun colors that I ended up getting. I will say, if you decide to do this way, do 2 coats of primer. It would have worked probably a lot better. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is for the Try It Tuesday challenge hosted by Sammy of Unicorn Dust Designs. Here's her channel. She does this challenge every month, And my DIY is inspired by the Craft Patch by Jennifer. She painted a rubber doormat on her website, and so I wanted to do it too. I really liked it, and I also wanted to include this from Sammy's community tab. This is from last month's Try It Tuesday. She did a special shout out to my first episode of Good Vibes and DIYs, and I just thought that was very sweet of her to do that. If you're new to my channel, my series Good Vibes and DIYs is where I do a DIY and I tell some feel-good true stories while I'm doing it, and it's turned out to be a very special series for me. And if you're interested in checking that out, you can go to my channel and you'll find it there. I'll also have a link at the end of the video, so you can go watch it after this. So now I'm starting with the acrylic mat. These are the acrylic paints that I chose out of the box. I just wanted to say that I didn't edit the video in a way that I was picking out specifically what I wanted out of the box. What I picked out, that's what I ended up painting with. I did replace Calypso Sky with Lost Lagoon. Now, the colors are almost identical, and Lost Lagoon was also in the box. The only reason I switched these two is because the formulas were different. And Lost Lagoon had a formula that I believe will have better staying power on the mat. So, not a change in color, just in formula, and still a Plaid product. I did make one other change. I did add a color that I didn't pull from the box. While I was making this design, I decided it needed one more color. So I did go pick out of the box consciously. I didn't do it blindly. I did pull from the box one more color called Seashell Pink, because I just thought it needed one more little accent color. And I think it made it perfect. There it is right there. That's the color I pulled. I want to say that this was a really cool DIY. I enjoyed doing it. It was kind of like painting a mandala or something. It just was very rewarding, and I really liked it, and it was cool. And I didn't even plan out the placement of the colors. I just kind of went with it, and if it didn't turn out right, I just painted over it with how I wanted it. And so it did take me longer than I expected, because I did change my mind a few times, but I really liked doing it. I mean, look at it. Look how pretty it is. It's the color payoff, and just how quickly it came together, and how pretty it was and how stunning it was. I just really enjoyed that. The one downside I will say is that it smelled really bad. It smelled like old rubber doormats in my office for a while. And I'd recommend not doing it in your office. I'd recommend doing it in your garage, because even though the paints are fine for indoors, the mat is not. So another reason I'm doing this video is because it's also kind of a little mini collaboration with the channel Can Sarah DIY It. And the reason we're doing a collaboration in a challenge is because Sarah also got her Plaid Ambassador box almost at the same time I did. And we wanted to do our Plaid Ambassador videos together. And also, we're friends. We met through another YouTube collab, and we became very fast friends, and I don't have enough good things to say about Sarah. I love her. I think she's amazing. I think her channel is great. She makes me laugh. We talk all the time, almost every single day. It's just, she's great, and I'm happy to have met her. She has really helped me and been very supportive in this YouTube journey we are doing together now, and I just think it's really cool, and I wanted to give her a special shout out in this video. So her channel link, as well as a link to her video she's doing for this challenge, will be in the description, as well as a link to the playlist for Try It Tuesday and to Sammy's channel for Unicorn Dust Designs, and there'll also be a link to the webpage where I first got the idea for this DIY, the craft patch. So there's going to be a lot of links. You're going to get so much information from my description. So anyway, this is the chalk paint mat that I'm painting now. And I will say that the chalk paint one was easier in some ways because the formula of chalk paint is thicker than acrylic paint. I did need less layers. It was more like 2 layers instead of 3. I think that the acrylic paint was 3 layers, 2 layers on some colors. And yeah, it went on differently. It's more matte than even the matte acrylics, and it just, I don't know, it sat a little differently, but it's still, I mean, they both were beautiful. And I would say if you're going to try it, chalk paint is probably easier. Acrylic paints are brighter though, so I guess it depends on the look you want to go for. I'm also going to mention that I haven't put a top coat of any kind on these yet, any kind of sealer, and I haven't decided yet which sealer to use. I thought of using Mod Podge, but I'm not sure if that's the kind of thing you use for outdoors, especially something that's going to be rained on and stepped on. I also thought of doing a spray clear top coat, which I think is what Jennifer uses on her webpage. I also could brush on a top coat, like General Finishes or something like that. So if you have a suggestion, if you think there's one that will work better than the other, let me know in the comments what you think I should use, and I'll definitely take it into consideration. But yeah, we're getting to the end of the video, and I just want to thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I just think these came out amazing, and let me know if you decide to try it and what colors you use. And thanks for watching. Please give the video a like and share it if you enjoyed it, and go check out my Good Vibes and DIYs video. Thanks, and have a good day. Bye.